Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the Two Broken Escalators podcast, the most interactive podcast on Twitch, with your host, the future face of Twitch, Noble Hamill, as well as I'm joined by my co-host today, Kyle. His golf swing is probably better than yours. Don't ask him about it. He doesn't got time to talk to you. He's too busy golfing. Don't worry about it. He's got better hair than I do today, so I hope that doesn't detract away from my points, but at least I have my beard going. If you want the hair guy, you go to Kyle. If you want the beard guy, you come talk to me. Kyle, how the fudge? How the fuck? How the frick are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful, thank you. I was actually just reading a golf magazine literally 2 hours ago, so I'm so glad you brought that up. I didn't get to play much this year, obviously, so I'm excited for next year. But
Celebration 1/3 podcast. Let's talk about golf for 2 hours.
I'd be hyped.
Yeah. I actually have a bunch of stuff here that I thought was pretty interesting to me. Before we get into all that golf talk, but we're having I had a tech crisis today on stream, which I was not very happy about. Because the more that I looked into it, the more that I realized that my tech was all a mess. And then it led me to dream gear, like peripherals that I would want, that I dream of so badly, like a Shure microphone or the Logitech G Pro wireless that I've wanted for fucking since the day it came out. New mouse pad, new earbuds, an audio mixer. Like, man, being not financially stable is a real pain because I can't get all the trinkets that I want. I can't get all the things that I want. I like things, chat. I don't like stuff.
Yeah, you're a thing guy. You're a big thing guy.
I like
big,
something,
thing guy.
I like something that has like an active use, and I guess you could argue like shoes have an active use, but I don't need 3 different pairs of a tennis shoe. I just need one type of shoe. I need one type of tennis shoe. So if I'm looking at something like a new mouse, like the mouse that I have, there's nothing wrong with the current mouse that I have, but it's just I have been wanting this other mouse for 2 or 3 years. It just so happens to be $130. And I cannot justify spending $130 on a mouse when I already have another mouse right next to me. Even if this
You
one
need
broke,
something.
I'd probably just
Yeah.
replace it with like a $50 mouse.
Oh, that one feels bad actually. If you're gonna get something new that you're gonna be using every day, something like the mouse, it's worth to splurge a bit on. I know that's hard to rationalize, obviously,
It's not hard for
when
me to
you're when
rationalize.
money's like a
I'm just a streamer. Yeah.
that's true.
Anyway,
That's true.
the
Write it
transition
off on your
was
taxes as a work related expense, business related expense. Pretty sure there's some way to do that.
how comfortable is your ass because you finally got a piece of dream gear that we were talking about forever. But what other dream gear are you looking forward to in the future? Tell me about your ass, Kyle.
My ass is great. I haven't had an issue with this chair at all. It does not sink. It's extremely comfortable and it's big. It's perfect. No complaints about this chair. Very happy with my purchase. It was worth the money. The microphone is kind of just a hold me over microphone for now. I wasn't looking for anything special. It was under $100. I don't know exactly how much. I'd have to check my purchases. The mouse, probably my dream mouse again. I did my research. I got the G403. Is
that wireless?
It's wired or wireless. It's wireless, but I leave it plugged in.
Oh, you're a monster.
It's too light for me when it's not plugged in.
Interesting.
Yeah, the weight is important.
So you
because my old mouse is really heavy. It doesn't get in the way because I have it like pinched at the top, so I don't like when I move full range of motion. I don't feel it.
Latency is dependent on the quality of mouse.
Yeah, it's when you get to nice mouses, it's so negligible, Rooster. I mean, technically true. Yeah, sure. But I don't think it'll ever matter. Like you'll never really notice it.
I also want saying, like a microphone arm that doesn't squeak when I move it. That's probably
pretty sure they all do after a certain amount of time.
No, there's some that are so beautiful. Like I look at professional podcasts.
Mine doesn't yet.
And I see their Shure microphones and I see their flexibility in their arms and I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's like saying. I think it's honestly. I think it's the difference between like 300 FPS and 360 FPS. Like it's so hard to notice that difference. I think it's. I don't know. I don't know if a human would be able to tell the difference at a quality mouse.
It's gonna be a WD-40 stream.
We're not sponsored.
Oh, WD-40 sponsorship would be cool.
That would be so weird.
I just inhale. Oh,
I just got a new webcam, Logitech webcam. It's kind of basic, but BenQ monitor, Corsair keyboard. Everything I have is good. It's probably not what I'll end up with, but I told myself the only thing I'm probably gonna upgrade is I'm gonna get a new video card. Probably next year, and then I won't need to upgrade for a long time. So I'll probably just ride out everything I got until I just go with the whole new rig.
that's fair.
Everything else has been pretty much updated
I
recently.
upgraded my webcam for like the first time in 6 years or something. So that was like fun. That was an upgrade that was finally worth like 5 or 6 years. Like I was
Yeah.
still streaming at 480p with my webcam. But it's just I think I got this mouse like a year or two ago, and like it's also $130.
Well, it's less than you. Yeah.
Excuse me. I was
That's
looking
what
at other
happens when-
microphones today, and the entire reason that this all got brought up is because I was looking at mixers, audio mixers, and I don't know like how to use any of them, but they're saying that I need an XLR microphone. Do you know what that is?
It's the other audio input that's not USB. That's all.
You're not wrong. That's very fair. It is one of the
it's
others.
the weird one.
It's the one that isn't common. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know because I had to like kind of research when I looked up for my microphone, but it really wasn't a big deal for me. I wasn't too into it.
Yeah, I want a stream deck. I want a mixer. And these aren't things I need right now, but it's like I want it so badly because it would make my quality of life so much fucking easier.
Mm-hmm.
Not have to flip around like getting the perfect sensitivity on every single thing that I'm doing all the time, or have to scroll back to OBS to go to my transitions, or have to flip over here to do a chat thing, or have to flip over here to do a mute mic thing. It just be like all these tabs on a keyboard. I just go boop and set like 16 settings the way that I want it to.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
it hurts me.
It would save a lot of time, cut down on the headaches midstream for sure.
Yeah. And I just can't afford it right now, so here I am.
How much are like the Elgato ones? Did you look at any of those?
Like $200,
Oh
dude.
man, Elgato Stream Deck. I think my friend gets a discount on. I'm gonna look into that for you. I think he gets a decent discount.
Yeah,
He's
the thing
sponsored
is,
with them.
I don't know. Who, Steve?
Yeah.
Shout out to Steve. What's his channel name? We'll shout him out.
Trail Mix _ Trail Mix with 2 X's.
Can't just keep adding shit. Trail mix.
Silver rank right now. 29-month sub. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, I found it. Elgato Stream Deck.
That's also like the transition though, like with streaming in general. I was gonna bring this up today too. I am on the bargain cusp of something great right now, and I just have to get over the hump. There's like something that I need to figure out, something that I need to decipher that's separating me from 20 average viewers to 45 average viewers. There's something
That's a
in the
huge
puzzle.
jump.
There's something in the puzzle that I need to decipher.
That's
It's
a
honestly
huge jump.
it's honestly not too bad because if you're averaging around 20 or 30, you can fluctuate all day just because you're higher up in the scroll screen, unless you're playing like Fortnite or something. So if you're like outside of just chatting or Fortnite, then it's way easier to find you if you scroll down just a little bit, which is really nice.
I'll look up to see for later on. I'll look up to see what kind of discount he gets on like the Stream Deckers.
Okay.
Stream Deckers.
So
Close one.
This will transition. I don't know how I want for this. Well, I guess I'll say this first. Talking about all these things, as in things are different than stuff, but maybe they're not, maybe they are. I like things that have use, and I'm not really a possessions person, so I don't need that stuff. It'll just like make my quality of life easier. When I separate that, it's like a business expense to where if I had a dual PC setup, I don't need that, but it's going to make my whole streaming, my whole recording stuff all that much easier. If I had a computer whose editing program uh, didn't make my computer lag, that would make my life a whole lot easier. I'd probably save like an hour on my editing all the time. Versus something like 6 pairs of sunglasses. Like I will never need that ever.
You're not a sunglasses guy either.
I'm also not a sunglasses guy, but I'm also like I have 3 watches, and I never thought that I would have 3 watches. That's 3 too many watches, I think. 2 of them were
You never
gifts.
wear a watch?
Only when I go out, which is not that often.
Okay. So one, maybe two.
Yeah, well, I mean, 2 of them were presents. I think I'll always take them as presents, but I'm never gonna go out of my way to buy myself a watch. You know,
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're gonna get so many as presents too.
I'm gonna get so many as presents.
Every year, I'm gonna get you one.
I don't think like just from you. Like, I'm gonna start. Oh fuck! When I open a PO box one day, one of you assholes, one of my good friends, is gonna be like,
30 watches.
"Start sending him watches. He loves a watch." I'm gonna get a fucking new watch every stream. Like, what am I gonna do with all these watches?
It's gonna be just like a one day that you just step out to the bathroom. And I'm just gonna spam the chat with send watches to PO box.
People
You're
were
never
asking me
gonna
to get
know.
a PO box recently, and it's like, there's a lot of things that are pushing me towards being a better streamer. I'll answer that question in a second, Pup, because that's an interesting question. There's a lot of things that are pushing me towards being a better streamer right now. Like, I'm getting haters, getting people complaining to me, getting weird DMs. People are being
Weird
influenced.
DMs. Yeah.
Weird DMs. People are being influenced by like the decisions I make or the games that I play. People like my recommendations. I have followers on social platforms for some reason. There's so many things that are bringing me towards the cusp, and it's kind of terrifying. it's
Yeah, that
it's
is terrifying. That's for sure terrifying.
it's pretty. If you see like some really good days where chat's just rolling through constantly. The podcasts are usually slower, but I think I might like it this way right now because at least we can have a conversation with the chat. We'll see how. I'll probably
Yeah.
do slow mode in the future. Um, but to be in this position where like I'm seeing, because everything I do here is a whole numbers game, where I'm seeing the growth, it's kind of starting to stress me out. It's a very weird feeling. And then knowing I still have all this fucking work to do back end. But yeah,
That's the best part. Just knowing that when you're done,
there's still
you're
more.
not. You're
Um,
not.
if you had a limited amount of money, being completely selfish, what would be the first super unnecessary, super expensive thing you'd buy? There's, uh, I'm not a possessions person, and just a house. Does that count? I guess that's kind of
Is
boring.
that's not unnecessary though? House is kind of necessary.
Um, if you were a
I
possessions
assume he
person,
means like
I'm not though.
sports car or a 1920s vintage tuba, you know, just like completely
I don't know that we were talking about tubas in here. Uh,
right. That's not unnecessary.
you say like a massive mansion? I don't want a massive mansion either, because then that'd be too much upkeep.
Well, you just pay someone to upkeep it, right?
Yeah, but I want to keep my schmeckles. I don't know,
It's unlimited.
better computer? Sure,
Unlimited
Kyle.
amount of
A
money.
massive mansion where all of my stream chat can hang out. Where they can all play their Oonga Boonga Goblin games.
Oh God, no one wants that.
It,
Throw your
dude,
money
I
out.
don't. There's nothing on my mind that I want right now that won't help my career. I just can't. Maybe a Tesla eventually, because I think they're
That'd be
neat.
sweet.
Because I'm a tech guy. But I guess I don't know. Does that make me boring?
Kinda, yeah.
There's like
I don't know. I think it's normal to like um you want things that'll I mean because it's your goals are very interest related. your goals
Hmm.
career wise. Like they coincide with your hobby. So it's kind of the stuff you'd spend money on. You're kind of gonna end up spending money on anyway because that's what you're interested in.
They're saying you could buy anything like a gaming fucking plane, and you're like, I don't know, Tesla. Why would I want to play video games in a fucking plane? That would suck. That would
It
suck. I don't like
depends
people
on what
walking in
game.
the fucking door when I'm playing video games. That would
No,
suck to play the
it's
plane.
your own private plane.
I mean, you're still gonna be in the air. It's not always gonna be smooth sailing.
I'm not assuming you're playing online games. I'm assuming you're playing like Animal Crossing, like naked on a plane, just like everything to yourself,
I'm
full
just
wine and
gonna
dine
fucking have
service.
sex with myself on that plane. If I have a
Yeah,
private
and then
plane,
when you're done, you play games.
and then I'm gonna browse funny, goofy memes.
You could do that too. The flight's as long as you want.
Yeah, that's like I'm gonna fly over to see you. It's a few hours, and I'm just gonna be jerking off the whole time. Like, this has been a great plane ride. I guess it'd be more comfortable.
It's definitely more
You could buy
comfortable than
like an
flying
island or
commercial.
something, and you're like a computer. I can make an island on my computer.
That's true. You could buy an island and then also make an island, and then take your computer to the island, sit on the island, and then just play the game of you sitting on the island.
Yeah, and I could also have my gaming plane take me there.
Uh,
I don't know. Maybe my values will change a little bit when I have money bleeding out of my pockets, but fucking, I'd rather just like,
I think eventually you'll find something that you're like, I don't really need this, but I have the money and it would be nice, so I'll buy it.
see, I'll be saving for that, but the thing is that I want to give a lot of my money away. Like, I want to help people.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you get to the point where you don't pay taxes, and then you'll be like, I don't know what to do with all my money.
Yeah, I would rather just help people. I guess I could have those motorized bikes are neat. Get one of those, but again, that still has a pretty good use.
Motorcycle?
No, it's like an actual motorized bike. They're so cool, dude. My mom wouldn't. My
Huh.
mom's like one rule is that I never get a motorcycle, and I respect that because she doesn't want me to. Everyone crashes on a motorcycle. Everyone, all the time.
Yeah.
What would you buy, Kyle? Kyle's like a fucking top of the line sex doll. What do you mean? That's also a plane. Nice.
Yeah. Um, it's tough to think of something that would be unnecessary because anything I buy, I'm gonna buy to use like a necessity.
Like a
Like
top of the line
I don't
sex
know.
doll.
Yeah, like that's a necessity. um, Buy a mail order bride. Yeah, I mean,
There's so many
true.
jokes there that I'm gonna refrain from saying on Twitch.
Yeah, we'll just say true.
Yes.
True. That's true. That's true.
Yes.
Um, I'd probably buy like a sports team.
Oh, we can do that. That's a cool answer.
Yeah, like why not?
Wait, I take mine back. I'm gonna buy.
You don't want the private plane with a $5 billion sex toy.
Well, $5 billion. Hold on.
It's
No,
unlimited amount of money.
I like what I. I don't want to own a sports team because that's a lot of fucking work. I'd invest in a sports team.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'd invest in my shitty sports team. I'd invest in the Buffalo Sabres to help them be better.
I think owning one just to see what it's like, and then immediately letting someone else do all the work.
Yeah.
Like, just put my name on it, and I'll pay you twice the salary.
My name on the project.
It's due tomorrow. You gonna do anything? No.
Yeah,
You're
that
lucky
is completely
you
unnecessary
didn't
to
have
buy
that
that,
issue.
but it's gonna make you if it's run correctly, it's gonna make you money. So I feel like it's an investment.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't I don't want to make any money. I want the money to be a sinkhole.
Then literally try and fill up the ocean with money.
Not a bad idea.
Just get
That's-
one of those things that spits dollars out, and then go in your plane and just hold it out the window.
I don't think that's a cheesy answer, Rooster. I want to do that too, but I don't really need the big house and nice car.
And oh, I did not read that right.
I now
Says
understand what you said. I was like, that is not a nice thing to do to everyone who has helped you. Holy shit. Dyslexia
like you
strikes
really
again.
got a lot of money.
Holy shit.
With that much money, yeah, you could pay off everyone.
That's
who's
literally
ever hated
fuck you money.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What's the judge gonna say when you walk in with that much cash?
Okay, you know what I would
he's
do?
free.
You know what I would do? I would buy out a company that I don't like. Just be like, insert company name here, no free ads. Insert
just throw out
Kyle's Fishing and Tackle. You fucked me one time. You're going under the water.
water.
You know what I would do?
That's our slogan. Going underwater.
You know what I would do? Kyle's Fishing and Tackle is right there on the corner. I would get fucking John's Fishing and Tackle on the opposite corner and just fund that and make the other one go out of business. That's what I would do. Just to fuck you to some company I don't like.
Good old fashioned monopoly.
I'd buy my current company I work for and liquidate everything. Let's go.
We also agree because we hate your company, right?
Yeah, I feel like I really need to repay everyone there.
I should use that one at work tomorrow. Hey, now that I'm moving to my new position, I'd like to repay you. You'd like to what? Repay you. That's dangerous.
That's dangerous.
I'll probably just do like
I could live with all my homies. See, most of my friends are pricks. Like, we don't need a fucking mansion for that. We just need like a regular size house. I don't. If they're so annoying to where they need to walk a mile around the house for me to get away from them, then maybe I should just close my door. I want Noble to repay all the subs I've given if I had a lot. I don't understand that, Rooster. I don't understand the latter half of that.
I think we'd be fine if we had a 3-bedroom and someone slept in the basement.
If it's you, me, Jake, and Cody, right? We just have like 3 or 4 bedroom.
Just
Dude.
3-bedroom.
Jake sleeping in the basement.
Yeah. Without a doubt. Because if we put Cody in the basement, we know what's going to happen. So we have to put Jake down there.
Cody would be down there playing night crawlers at 3 a.m. every night. Holy
He would put the exact setup that we did in Raft down there.
Yeah.
This is my dungeon.
Why is it so moist down here? I like the temperature. Oh my. So speaking of freaks and success and growth, I got an interesting DM today. And I've been seeing a lot more messages like people that are disagreeing with what I do, or like I guess a little bit of hate. You've seen the unban requests before. They're pretty funny. So I'll be very loose about this. People are not liking me as much. I'm stepping on certain people's toes. And the realization of that is that's how you know that you're doing something right. If you're stepping on people's toes, you don't have to be a fucking dictator to be like, well, I'm stepping on most people's toes. But if 100 people like what you do and one person says, I don't like how you do this, the 100 people are probably just like, in most scenarios, aside from Nazi Germany, Chad, oh, you fucking boomed me. In most scenarios, it's going to pay off pretty well.
What is it, some sort of cult?
But yeah, I think a lot of these next few podcasts, they will be very interesting in the regards of, we'll see over the next few months how much I'm going to grow. Like I had said before, we're on the cusp of so many great things. And, excuse me, it's made conversations like within my community, in my stream, within my Discord really interesting. Because I reinforce the idea a lot that people can be whatever they want to be as long as they don't try and force it down people's throats. It's like I'm having great conversations with every race, every ethnic background, every sexuality. because they understand that they're just supposed to be people. They're not coming in and they're like, this is who I am. If you don't appreciate that, then I can't be friends with you. I think that there's a judgment that maybe the far right does that I have a clip of it somewhere that everyone that thinks one way or everyone that acts one way, that they all they I don't want to say this, that it's all encompassing. So like if you're gay, then it's all encompassing to everything negative about the gay community. And having conversations with people and listening to um, their influences, their decision making, their growth has been really, really interesting. And it shows that you can still be like as offensive as I am or as real as I am, as the kids like to say. And you can still have good conversations and you can still respect people. At the root of it, it's all respect, right? Also,
Yeah.
I want to see the look in your face that there's also 700 people in my Discord now.
Okay, this I actually saw you posted it somewhere in Discord, right? So it's not as big of a surprise, but it's actually not.
That's
How many people was it?
so many people. Over 700.
Oh my god! Every once in a while, I'll click on the welcome or not the welcome. Um, is it welcome? Yeah, welcome, and I'll see all the people that joined in like one day. It's like, oh man,
That's how you know
this is
Noble was
so
up late working that night.
Yeah, it's kind of gross. You stop.
Fuck. You fucking prick. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of clans, but I mean people in Discord.
What?
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 What? No, it's been crazy, especially thinking about where we started.
I was thinking about that just the other day. Like the original Discord was like 4 people. I remember how excited I was to get to 50 people for the first time. We were like just approaching us like, fuck yeah. All e-girls, by the way. It was like me, you, a few other dudes, and then e-girls. Like
It
a
was
few of our
unreal,
other
actually.
friends.
It made me miss what was that? TeamSpeak?
Dolby Axon?
Dolby Axon. Oh man. Wow.
Because Skype lagged my computer.
Skype. Vent. Vent was another one.
You know, Skype
I love how
has.
Discord's the one that took off.
I absolutely love that because Skype had malware in it. And also, like, having a server based system was always better than Skype. It was always better.
Always.
I think TeamSpeak did that. Ventrilo did that. Is there anything else that I feel like there's one more in there?
Mumble.
Did Mumble have communities?
Yeah. You have to set up a server and type in the server number and the pin number that came like attached with it.
There's obviously like at the top of everything, at the top of every product, there's like 2 or 3. So like, there's the top of the line shoes, top of the line drinks, top of the line fast food chains. Discord is it's Discord and then Skype kind of, but the other ones are like they exist. I think
Zoom is probably the other one, right?
yeah, unfortunately.
It's just like that's the one that won during the pandemic, you know?
am not a Zoom guy,
Me neither. I'm not at all.
but I guess it's accessible for everyone.
I'm happy we use WhatsApp. I like WhatsApp.
I do too.
I don't have any issues with it. I've never had a problem on my phones. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I feel like it's like almost like a gamble, right? It's like playing stocks. Like you don't know what company's gonna catch the right groove and just take off. Like if you put money into Zoom right before Corona hit, like imagine. I'm sure people did, honestly.
I remember
Made millions.
Yeah, probably. I remember the transition. Like when we all transitioned over to Discord and I was trying to figure it out and there was a server issues with it to manipulate all that stuff. It was probably like 4 years ago now. Wait, holy fuck! I thought I was 22. Okay. It was longer than that. It was 5 or 6 years ago now. Dude, that's fucking depressing.
How old you are, like just in general? Yeah,
Yeah. Imagine being as old as Kyle. Woof.
maybe
Shit.
everyone in your chat plus another 100 is. Yeah.
Yeah. I think 5 or 6 years ago is when we finally made the transition. We're getting away from it because Skype was just a fucking mess.
It was a disaster.
Yeah, it really was.
People still use it for interviews on jobs and stuff like that daily. It's still around. It's Microsoft, right? Skype.
I believe so.
So why wouldn't it be around?
I
You're
think it
tired
has
there too,
some
huh?
type of malware issues, but I don't know
Probably.
for sure.
It messed up your computer.
Yeah, but my computer was fucking tough.
True.
Was struggling. I don't think you wished you were around in the beginning, Rooster. I don't think you wish you were around at all. Unless you wanted to be all these girls' fathers. That's very relatable.
How old is Rooster? Do we know?
He's in his 30s.
You would have been Papa Rooster.
Yeah.
30.
What was I gonna say? Anyway, it's all been weird and will continue to be weird. I don't know how else to describe it. I see videos that are climbing by themselves now. Like, that's weird.
I got recommended one. I think it was. It's one I've already watched, so I was surprised that I got recommended it. I don't know if it's top 3 in your most viewed. Was it the e-girls one? It might have been the e-girls one. Is that top 3?
I think one of the e-girls one is in the top 3. There's like a
Yeah.
whole series on them. They're fucking
That
hilarious.
one popped up in my recommended, and I was like, I already watched it. I don't know why it's coming up, so I was confused.
That's
Like,
gonna
normally when you get like, go ahead.
It's gonna be so weird someday when you're just fucking chilling, trying to have a good day, scrolling through YouTube, and you're like, "Why the fuck is Noble on YouTube, dude?"
Trying to ruin my day, isn't he?
It's
Did
just
this on
gonna be
purpose.
me pointing at you, being like, "Why lasagna?" The headline's gonna be "Why lasagna is an inferior food." And you're gonna know it's targeted at you, and just be mad.
Immediately 3 dots. Don't recommend this channel. Not interested. Report.
Holy shit! I was
Just the
talking.
whole 9 yards.
I've talked. One of the most exciting things for me is like, I've talked to friends or I've talked to close people, just any funny shit that they want me to do whenever I'm larger, whenever I have the platform. And I was talking with our good pal, friend of the stream, friend of the show, Cody, the other day, all like the negative shit that I was gonna say about people in his life whenever I have hundreds of thousands of people following me on Twitter. And it's just like, just because I'm a spiteful person, it's gonna be so fucking funny.
Poor Cody. He has no idea what's in store for him.
No. He said that I could do it. I think it was partly his idea.
Yeah, it's actually his kink, I think. That's what he's into.
I think just like with everything I do, just because we don't really know many people that are going to be in my position or that are currently in my position, because we've talked about like the percentiles before. When I have like my really good stream days on Fridays, what a high percentile that is. Like, that's fucking crazy how high of a percentile that is. So seeing something like that, and then the influence I have where I can just be like, you know what, chat? Today, we just don't fucking like Pringles. And then someone's gonna tweet at Pringles like, yeah, I've never really liked Pringles. I agree. Just some 13-year-old kid that fucking keeps spam tweeting.
Oh, man.
I'm just gonna find random
not Pringles. Just not Pringles.
Please, not Pringles. I'm gonna find random companies to fuck with. Like, you know what? Red Robin? I've never been about him. I never really liked him.
You sound just like when you imitate Cody. It's the exact voice you use.
Pass. I plead the fifth.
Oh, man.
I brought it up a little bit earlier, but one of the very exciting things for me is like actually getting sponsorships in the future and being able to pick up my phone and be like, hey, Kyle, I just got this new Logitech Pro keyboard. You in the market for a keyboard? I mean, no, but like, yeah. Like, if you gotta.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad idea. That I have a problem with that. Like if someone like literally were to call me and be like, "Listen, I got a good deal here, like a new keyboard." I'm like, I got one last year, but like, no, like trust me, this one's good. But like, oh, I could be convinced. It's like someone asks you to go out to dinner after you just ate. You're like,
Have you gotten any sponsorships
all
or
right,
offers? Yes, but not from the sponsors that you would want. It's like these companies that are put our tagline in your stream or put this title in your stream and you can become part of our team. It doesn't mean absolutely anything for you and we'll end up making more ad revenue off it, but good luck.
yeah, that sounds all right.
It's just all Instagram stuff all the time. I don't know the level of influencer. Maybe if I have like 10,000 followers on Twitter or if I get I was going to say registered, verified on Twitter.
Really good at Twitter. It is me, registered Twitter guy.
I am a
I have
registered
a
shit
brown
poster.
check.
Um, maybe if I get verified on getting partner on Twitch is part of it. Getting verified on Twitter is part of it. Can you get verified on Instagram? Probably
Can you get what?
verified on Instagram.
I think there's like a blue check type thing.
I'd assume so.
Yeah,
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 all
you
of that
can.
stuff. Like that's when I can start talking to sponsorships. You guys are probably gonna see an ad for a game that nobody. Don't say it, Kyle. You guys are gonna see an ad for a game that nobody wants to play. No free ads. Or you guys are gonna see me.
Speaking of the game,
You guys are gonna
Bade,
see me.
Flatto Begins. Sorry.
You guys are gonna see me advertising a product that's like, you like socks? You like eating edible socks? Go ahead, try them out.
Just like that too. You gotta yell into the microphone.
Wait, edible socks is not a bad idea. Hold on, let me get my guys.
Let me make a phone call.
Let me get my guys together. There's, um,
That's what I would do if I had an unnecessary amount of money. I'd have a guy for everything.
oh yeah,
Yeah. Anytime someone needs something, let me call my guy. And it's a different guy every time you call. That's the money I need.
I have a guy that cycles my guys.
Yeah.
Holy
He
shit.
takes care of my guy.
That's not a bad idea. I do need a guy for everything. I kind of, with the relationships I've made, like in the tech world, I've gotten. I don't really have a guy for everything, but I've met really cool people, like very talented people, which is insane to me. Just because the tech world or the internet world, streaming world, etc., is so limited in who's supposed to succeed. So I'll meet some of the most talented people that like kick ass on their streams. They work a 9 to 5. They come home. They work on their stream all night. They crush on their social media, and then meanwhile, insert person here does a funny dance on TikTok, and they're like, "I'm famous now."
Sometimes that's all it takes is just
Crazy,
one silly meme to blow up, right?
crazy. That
And some boobs.
that's the good thing, though. Yeah, everyone's famous, so no one is famous. That's the good thing, though. I guess that I have not. I kind of don't want to say like maybe it makes it easier for me to sleep at night, but also the fact that I have not hit those things yet probably is better for me because it shows the work ethic that I need to put in. So if I do reach that, then I'm not just reaching to make haha funny TikTok meme again. But I'm actually reaching to succeed,
Yeah.
to strive towards things. You don't open Twitter often, do you?
Like once a day.
Did you see my most recent tweet?
No.
It was a fortune cookie that
I
I
don't know. I
photo.
don't think I even checked it today, honestly.
It was a fortune cookie that I photoshopped, and the message says "Kill yourself, pussy."
Hmm.
It's so funny. It's stuff like that, man. Just like good quality, run of the mill, good guy humor.
Yeah. That's good. The yeah, like you said, everyone's famous, so nobody's famous. Like what is it? The Incredibles. The guy from The Incredibles. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah, but you're missing me on quote. Everyone's a hero, so no one's a hero. Is that what his quote is?
Yeah, no, everyone's incredible, so no one's or something like that. It's one of those. That's what it reminds me of.
I love your tweets so much. Thank you. I put some minutes of thought into them. If y'all ever see me fucking talking about what I ate for dinner on my Twitter. Did you ever see that South Park skit where Facebook becomes popular and one of the kids, he has like diabetes or something, so they all hate him just because he has diabetes?
No,
What?
I said no. I didn't.
Oh, why were you shaking your head? Yes.
I was going no.
No. No.
I was also yawning, so that might have been.
I think his name is Kip Jordy. I think he has um, diabetes or like he's disabled in some way for the South Park universe. So he always tweets about the dinner he's eating. So he always
Okay.
Facebooks about the dinner that he's eating. So one of his Facebook messages was, "Today for dinner I had pork chops and nice applesauce too." And everyone's like, "What the fuck is wrong with this kid?" And then he becomes the face of the platform or something. That's kind of how my Twitter works, except it's a very meta humor, and then I realize what I'm saying, and I think that's what
Kip
makes it funnier.
Jordy. Yeah.
I also love writing jokes on Twitter, like writing actual jokes. Oh, I fucking forgot to write a joke this week to open up with, because I did it last. I think it was last week or at least 2 weeks ago. It was the parent. It was the parents fighting thing. Very funny. I need to write more jokes. I also think it's good for my own stuff too, like to be writing. I think it's good for my own career to be writing more.
It's good to just bounce off ears too, right?
Yeah.
The more people that hear it, the better. The feedback you get. I think it's kind of like most things. Just like the more you work on it, the better it gets.
I think
For sure.
this is really interesting because I'm incredibly critical of what I do. Like I'm my own biggest critic, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Um, I was watching a how-to stream guide, blah blah blah, the other day, and in it they were saying that if you can't show the content that you're producing to your friends and family, then maybe you're not producing good content. I was like, first of all, it's not entirely true because you could be someone like Filthy Frank. First of all, let's just
Yeah.
start right there. But also, I reach out to you guys so much for your critical eye on what I could be doing better. And it's like, if it's making me laugh, if I'm making myself laugh with my own content, that's great. But I know that I sent you a clip of our podcast the other day, and you were probably just dying laughing whenever you saw that. It's fucking hilarious. If I
Yeah.
can make the people that I like laugh, the people that I have refined relationships with over years and years, then I'm doing something right. And also, my friends
Yeah.
are good enough to where if I was just fucking up, they would be like, "Yeah, Noble, keep it up. You're trying your best."
We're so proud of you.
If I got on stream every day and was just like silent and played Fortnite for 4 hours, I would hope that my friends cared enough about me to be like, maybe you should probably get a job elsewhere.
Hey, Noble, say something. Stop being such a critic. I know what I'm doing. I was gonna bring up the DM.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing though. I tweeted that, or excuse me, I directly messaged that to my art mods, and I was like, guys, if I'm getting messages like this now, I think it means I'm on my way. If people are telling me what to do that don't know what they're doing, I think that I'm on a pretty good path.
Imagine being 15 years old and talking to people like you're an expert on something that requires years and years of education and experience. Imagine there are people who go to school for marketing and then work for 10 to 15 years and still can't get like well-paying jobs, you know?
What's fucking crazy? Someone in my stream the other day asked if my background was in marketing because of how much I kick ass and how much I work on the back end to fucking market myself. They're like, "Is your background in marketing?" I was like, "Not really. I worked at a shoe store and then I was a personal trainer."
That's when I said, no, your background's in Lions. And it was quality dad joke.
It's not funny the second time.
It was actually almost as funny the second time. So you're right. Well, it's not funny.
0 out of 0. Noble Stream was one of the first streams I religiously watched. That was something too. Did I bring it up the other stream about watching other streamers? Did I bring it up last podcast?
I don't think so.
So I was watching 20k viewer streams, 2k viewer streams, 30 viewer streams.
Yes.
Yeah, all that stuff. Just a quick TLDR chat. I went and watched that, and it's like one of the reasons why I don't like dead air, or one of the reasons why I don't like disappearing for too long. Like when you come to twitch.tv/noblehamel, when you come to my channel, it's a fucking show. You're gonna be entertained, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry, etc. You're gonna learn something. I'll go to these other streams and they'll just be fucking on their phone, face down. Like, I should have just been pretty.
Mm.
Should have just been pretty. So many people, yeah, the more that you guys say that, I feel like so many people say that. Like, people come into this stream to hang out with the people in this stream, to hang out with the streamer, because it's an entertaining stream, it's an entertaining product. And if I sucked, you guys would tell me if I sucked. Like, we're doing something right here. It's just that I'm not very pretty, so it's hard.
Gotta
Knows
push the
audience,
chest together
how
a
they will
little
react.
bit.
Yeah.
Wear some less clothes. It's a whole thing.
Oh no, chat! I dropped my pen. Oh darn.
Oh, duh.
Oh no, I
gotta-
shouldn't have played with those two computers.
I think a lot of like streamers who are struggling, they kind of get caught up with the numbers too sometimes.
I get caught up with numbers
Ye-
all the time. I understand that.
Yeah. It's tough because you have to enjoy what you're doing. A lot of people try and force it. It's also, it takes some luck. It's not it's not like always perfectly going to be, if you're the best at it, you're going to get there. Like there is some luck involved too, which I think a lot of people forget.
Might be like primarily luck at this. Or
It's possible for sure. There's just so many people that it's hard. It's very hard.
to be like in the top. So I've been like in the top 100 of a section before. I've been in the top 5, and I've also been at the top of a section on Twitch for smaller games like Minion Masters. For people to actually discover you is such a motherfucker. You just have to get so lucky. So I'm over here building from the ground up. I have like no prior knowledge in this field. I have no one to boost me up. I have like no friends that are succeeding in doing it that are higher up than me. And that goes across every platform that I have too. So I'm just over here struggling and falling on my face and setting a path for people that want to do it. You're also number one as yogurt speedruns. You're goddamn right I am. The best yogurt speedrunner in the world.
No one's ever going to take that away from him, Manny.
Ever. I think. What are you saying? Yogurt speedrunning isn't a difficult category? For all the 2 times I've spedrun yogurt, Kyle, you think that doesn't hurt my fucking feelings?
It's disgusting. It's disgustingly impressive.
I think, as well, one of the reasons why this category, or why this stream works so well, rather, this community, is that I am incredibly consistent on keeping a word. And I'm incredibly consistent to opening my ears to everything everyone has to say. One of the, I don't know how much you'll test to this, and I'll catch up on chat in a second, but one of the life values that I would love to have, that I try and work for every day, is treating everyone the exact same. I think that is one of the most beautiful qualities that you can find in an individual, and it's fucking hard to do. It is really hard to do. Because people are judgmental, pricks, assholes, etc. I try to, but I'd fucking find myself.
Yeah, I try to
take
be
that
a
poison from me.
judgmental asshole to everyone.
That's impressive. That's impressive.
You can't say I'm not consistent.
Woo! You can't say I'm not consistent, baby. Let's go. Lucky because if I wanted to pursue, I have you that can give me tips, and a lot of my followers are also part of your community as well. You have your followers boosting your community you built with your own hand. Huge achievement. So very impressive that you've gotten so far, especially with. Yeah, it's fucking. There's a lot of like. I think if you want to be great in life, there is something that you'll have to realize. There's a lot of things that you'll have to admit to yourself. Aside from just fucking up all the time, aside from struggling, making mistakes, you need to be so open to so many ideas and to so many people that are just going to tell you the wrong thing, but really give it a try. Like, my beautiful, lovely girlfriend recommends me ideas thoughts all the time, and they just have no chance of working. Like absolutely zero chance of working. And I've invested the thought into that beforehand. So when I tell her no, in her mind, it's like, well, he's just rejecting me. And then I'll have to spend the 5 to 10 to 15 minutes explaining, oh, I've done exactly those steps before and it fails. And I don't want those old wounds opened up again because it's so hard. I'm probably the king of rejection now, by the way, for all of the people that I've talked to. Like, I probably talk to loosely like 2,000 people a week or something. That's so many people.
That's too many. Yeah,
That's
too many.
so many people.
We'll
And I
work
just
on
get work on that, make it less. I just get fucking rejected. And you also have to think about how much time I talk per week too. Woof. That's a tough one for a lot of people, I imagine.
that. I had to talk a lot today too at work actually, and it was getting on my nerves. Lose my patience quick.
Yeah.
Big newfound respect for teachers. I had to teach today. Oh,
Oh, that's tough.
brutal, dude.
I think that's something that I've probably gotten respect for teachers as well during this process. Like when people come in here, there's so many people that are so dumb that just can't read. Like astronomically stupid.
There's an expression in Magic. Um, reading the card explains the card because so many people just can't understand the words that are on the card, and like it's funny because like everyone will make a mistake where you misread a card or you think it does something else,
Uh-huh.
but like it's so simple, but it's so common that it's become an expression that like judges use when they're like talking about the game. When you call a judge over in the middle of the game and they'll still like, oh, reading the card explains the card, and they go line by line, and you're just sitting there like, Jesus Christ, like some people are so dumb.
Has that happened
Like
to
I
you in
can't tell
tournament
if they're
before?
doing it on purpose. I've had people call the judge, but I've never had an issue on my own personal play. They kind of just double check stuff, but
That's fair.
I've never had an issue where I misunderstood a card. I mean, I only play formats to where like I kind of know the general meta of decks to expect, so it's rare that I have to like, oh, let me read that card again and actually go through it. If
Do
I
you
ever
know
go to a
about
tournament, I'm usually well prepared.
do you know about the 10,000 hour rule?
For expertise,
Yes.
that kind of thing. Yeah, I've heard of it.
10,000 hours. To give you guys a quick summary, 10,000 hours in a craft makes you an expert or a master. Anything less than that, and you will not achieve your mastery of it, and then you just continue to work at that craft over time. I think about the work that I put in on the back end, or the work that I put in on stream, or the work that we put in this podcast. Like we have 34 podcasts now, ranging around an hour. Obviously, we're never going to get to 10,000 hours with the podcast. If they're always 1 to 2 hours long, we're just not going to.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I was gonna say on average probably a little longer than an hour, but still,
yeah.
negligible.
But when I say that, it's obviously very different from my stream because if I'm streaming 5 to 6 hours a day, I'll hit 10,000 hours. But if you've ever played a game, like if you guys ever played a game with the leveling system before, for example, I love using RuneScape. The fact that this podcast 34 versus the first podcast that we have with our interaction with chat with the conversation that flows between each other, it's like this is experience that we're gaining. So one is going to be different from 34, which is going to be different from 68, which is going to be different than 100, and they're all going to be 69. Sex.
Nice. Sex.
They're all going to be incredibly different for the fact that we're just like growing the product, and also I'll get better as a streamer and a content creator and a voice in that time, which will make things easier for Kyle. He'll get more comfortable. I'll be able to set him up with sandwiches more. Be able to set him up with sandwiches more.
Lasagnas.
It's like we're finishing each other's
Sandwiches.
sandwiches, and we'll get there. How long are we rolling on for right now? I don't actually know. Is this 40 minutes?
Been a
Is it
minute.
an hour?
It's a little over an hour.
No, it hasn't been over.
Yeah, we started at like 7,
No.
4.
Let me go back and look.
You do that.
I will.
Okay.
No, it says that we're only going for like 40 minutes right now.
Oh wow. I
You've
could've
been here
sworn
for a
it
while
was.
because I had to disappear to go take a break.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Maybe I got here at 7. Well, I got on at 7. I
Sure.
forget. But I do have a link to send you, which you know what it is, but I'm gonna send it to you anyway after.
Do I know what it is?
Like you'll recognize it, but I don't know if you've seen this clip before.
You're gonna make me sad?
Happy and sad at the same time.
I know what it is then.
What?
I have the general idea of what it is.
I'd be surprised if you knew what this was.
How'd it make me happy and sad?
Because it's a song. Did you guess a song?
Oh, no.
Then no.
How'd it make me happy
It's a
and sad?
song that'll make you happy, but then it'll also make you sad.
I don't like being sad. I mostly
Especially on
cleared
a
out the list of all the things I
Tuesday.
have. Do you have anything else? Or chat questions?
No, I just wanted to remember to send you that thing. That's why I just said it. That's it.
Ah, so does Scott.
Yeah, that's pretty close actually.
We listened to Bluebird today on stream. I did a whole reenactment too.
Naruto intro?
Yeah, I did a whole reenactment too. I'll send it to you later.
Yeah, please do.
It was good. If you guys have any questions, this is the portion of the podcast where we take questions. The podcast was a little bit faster today. Maybe my energy was a little bit off. So hopefully for the next podcast. It's also the first time we've done it on Monday and ever. Maybe.
Yeah, we did it on Wednesday and Monday, so it was a quick turnaround. And we were both feeling kind of tired, actually, I think.
We'll get stronger episodes in the future as we get better at this, obviously. Eating butter ice cream? What the fuck is butter ice cream? Cookie?
It sounds kind of gross. I have lost over 10 pounds.
Let's go!
Yeah, we're getting there.
Seriously, what the
Girlfriend's
fuck is
not
cookie butter?
happy though. I'm losing fluff, she said. I'm not as comfy anymore.
Why does her opinion matter? She's not the one blowing you.
Okay.
How are your stomach hitting me? Oh.
I'm losing weight as well. Nice, pup. Let's go. Where are we going? Let's go, Maddie. Where are we going?
What the fuck is cookie butter? I'm still more focused on that.
Yeah, that's kind of gross, actually.
I need to focus on that. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, this is the part of the stream. Feel free to ask myself or Kyle questions about the podcast in general. It's a short little Q&A that I like to do at the end because it makes the podcast more entertaining, more investing. Look it up. What a shit answer.
I don't want that in my search history.
What a shit. Oh.
They would just be looking through my history like,
Dude, my search history is a
child
mess.
stuff. Like it would just be like 4 gross things and then cookie butter, and that's the point where the FBI goes like, "Oh, gross, man! Come on." It scrolls past.
Oh, I have a question for you. I know that you don't really watch porn anymore, but have you ever had the video where you're like, "I should be in a mental institution"? Maybe when you were like 16 or 17 and you came up after and you're like, "What have I become?"
Yeah, that moment of like, you just look down, you're like, what happened?
When they add, it's the type of video like when they add the 4th midget in there, and you're like, oh, only after do you realize you're like, oh, what have I become?
Why did it take the 4th? Like, what is wrong with me?
Anyway, that was last night for me, so I was just checking in to see.
Yeah, I had to have had something when I was like 15 or 16 that was just like,
where you keep going down
a disgusting human being.
Cookie butter is a food paste made from cookie crumbs, flour, and sugar.
Can we only call it speculo pasta because it looks like it should be Italian, even though it's Dutch.
Truffelmasse.
Truffelmasse. That sounds German. I don't
That's
know
because
what
the
Danish
way that
and
you're
Dutch
saying
sound
it
like.
is Truffelmasse. The way that you're saying it sounds German. Also,
Yeah,
what the
but
fuck? Why
how
do you gotta
else
give
do
the
you think
Danish people a German? I think it's Trofel or
truffle?
Traufel.
Truffle. It's German. You
Make them
can't not
spreadable on
say
a
any of
sandwich.
those words with a German accent.
I'm more concerned with the fact that you're spreading anything that has to do with cookies on a sandwich. Dude, I haven't had ice cream in like 5 years.
Why? Ice cream's delicious.
Yeah, but I also don't wheeze when I go up the stairs.
A lot of people don't who also eat ice cream. I don't think you could blame ice cream on wheezing.
I mean, to be fair though,
To be
on the
fair,
other to be fair, on the other side of that coin, most people that wheeze going up the stairs eat ice cream.
I don't know. Can you say most?
I think you can.
So, out of all the people that wheeze,
A large percentage of them eat ice cream.
well, you got to think there's a percent that's lactose intolerant. There's also a percent of lactose intolerant that don't care and still eat ice cream. I'll give you that. There's also people that don't like ice cream.
You think that like
And then
60% of people that have weight issues don't eat ice cream?
I don't know. Uh, Not necessarily weight issues account for wheezing when you go up the stairs. Some people have asthma, but they don't have weight issues.
Oh,
Some people
really? You're
have like
gonna bring
bad
asthma
knee.
into this? Real mature.
Do people with asthma not wheeze?
Are people with asthma not people?
Are you, it's not that their opinion doesn't matter. It's just they're not really people.
Holy shit. Cancelled in 2 years. Can you believe what Kyle said? Can you guys believe what Kyle said on 2BE34 where he said people with asthma aren't people? My great grandfather had asthma in Nazi Germany. Kyle is going to
Oh,
stand by what he said.
whoa, whoa, whoa! My grandfather died in Nazi Germany in the Holocaust. That's not fair.
I wasn't talking about them dying, I was talking about them having asthma. I have asthma?
Yeah, he had asthma too. Come on. No, he wheezed and he fell out of the guard tower.
He was a hero.
He was a hero.
His buddy shoots
Run.
himself in the leg after he dies, so he bleeds out. I can't believe you. Either all of it's okay or none of it's okay. Good luck with that one, Maddie.
Either everyone's incredible or no one is. See? It's like a circle.
Fair. Fair. How did we get to
So,
making fun of
so
people that? How did
hold on.
you, Kyle, who lives at New York, New York? How did you
Wait.
imagine
Maddie,
going
who
to
you
the worst
talking
time in
to?
American history and getting taken out by oxygen? Actually, 2021 is the worst time in American history, and I don't.
Maddie, who you
feel-
talking to?
He doesn't know. He, she,
Come on, Maddie.
them doesn't know.
Come on, Maddie. Who you talking to?
Imagine the worst time 2021 in America. 2021 in middle America in any history. Anyway, so Kyle hates people with asthma. How did we get here? Oh, you were making fun of overweight people. Right? That's how we
What?
got here?
Roll the clip. That's not true. Roll the clip.
Anyway, what I was saying is that most people that have issues wheezing going up the stairs, I would think that a large majority of them have weight issues. I don't think it's entirely dependent on underdeveloped lungs.
51%, I'll agree.
49, no less.
Wait. I gave
Okay.
you the majority.
51%, right? I think 51% of people that have weight, I think 100% of 51% of 49 people that have weight issues probably ingest a lot of ice cream.
How much is a lot?
You fucking prick. You fucking prick.
Like, is a medium a lot? Is a large a lot? Is to a medium and a small a lot?
Depends on how many stairs, TBH.
That's another valid question.
There's
And
too
are
many
you going up by
variables.
twos?
If you're going
That's
up,
what I'm saying.
if you're going up 2 stories of stairs and you're wheezing, that's a lot of stairs. Hold on.
Are you going one at a time or two?
Am I running up these stairs or am I jogging? Am I going backwards?
Are you on all fours?
That's
Are you
important.
bearing it upstairs?
That's important. I think that a majority of people that have weight
Okay.
issues that
Okay.
climb 2 flights of stairs
Okay.
probably also like ice cream. I think that they will have it either once a week or multiple times a month. I am an outlier. I have not had ice cream in several years. I am a maniac, a sociopath, etc., etc., etc. Allegedly. Allegedly. It's not that I don't like ice cream. I feel better when I do not ingest ice cream. I also think frozen yogurt is superior, but it is also followed by gelato.
No, he's just lactose intolerant. It's not his fault. I think
Milkshakes make me hella sick. I eat it anyway. I value how my body feels. If for someone to work, I'm not an athlete, but for me to work as much as I do and exercise as much as I do, I'm going to try and more often than not put the best things in my body. I'm going to try.
whenever even if I like used to eat like bad things, it wouldn't make my body feel bad. And I don't know if that's like I have a really strong stomach, just like my acid just breaks down everything. I don't have issues. But like so I never used to have um like Taco Bell. That was something I just never had it until I got to like college and I tried it and everyone's like, "Oh, you feel terrible or whatever." It's like this doesn't affect me at all. Like I don't know why that's like something that I never felt bad from eating anything. Or like I feel bad like after a night of drinking, of course, but like even if I overeat on something or even if I don't eat,
Hey Kyle,
the right things, I've never felt bad from eating something.
are we good enough friends that if I ever asked you to like stay silent on something, you do it for me because you love me?
It depends.
Well, could you do it for me right now? Just
I
look into the
mean,
camera when I'm about to say what I say.
that's weird. I feel like I'm looking at everyone. Stop that.
Look in the camera.
They probably feel worse actually. Do you
Look in the
feel
camera.
uncomfortable? Do you?
Pineapple belongs on pizza, chat.
No, it doesn't. Don't be stupid. Look, here's the thing. And this is an end all be all. It doesn't belong on pizza. Now you can put it on pizza.
It
That's
is a
fine.
staple of
We'll
Italian
allow it.
cuisine.
It is not a staple. It is disgusting, in my personal opinion. But if you want to put it on pizza, feel free. It is not common.
I just want to
You are an
know why you
outlier.
don't like overweight
You are
people or
frowned
people that have
upon.
asthma.
I just want to know why you can't get a higher rating in chess.
What do you mean? I got up pretty high. I got up to 500. I'm pretty happy about that. The only difference
Yeah,
is
you
that
should feel worse. Feel bad about that.
why would I feel worse about that? I could just make a new account and be higher ranked. I could go 2-2 and then be much higher ranked. I wanted
Okay,
to
do it.
learn the game from the very bottom.
Good.
What do you mean, okay, do it? I took an active decision that you should be more proud of because I'm learning the game from the very basics.
You think I can be
Instead of,
proud of someone that says pineapple belongs on pizza? You disgust me.
and you don't like people with asthma, all right? We're all learning things tonight.
I mean, come on.
Chat, do you really think I fucking think pineapple belongs on pizza? No. It was just for banter. All of you and your small brains and all of you asthma havers in chat, listen up. All right? All of you that wheeze going up the stairs, listen up.
I turned them. You mouth breathers, I turned them.
Holy shit. I think, like, to me, when I think of pizza, because I'm Italian, a little bit of fucking basil on pizza is fine by me.
Basil's fine.
I like pepperoni, but when I think of traditional pizza, like very traditional, I just want to put some basil on it.
Some basil. Basil's good. Yeah.
Oh, are you Italian? Have you ever been to Italy?
Name 3 of Italy's favorite bands.
Holy shit! I only eat pepperoni and garlic on my pizza. Oh, my go-to pizza. I know Kyle likes it. So
Meat lovers.
No, I what's up there? I know Kyle
I was
likes
talking
it,
about pizza.
so it's probably gonna hurt his feelings. I do not like barbecue chicken pizza. I do
It's
not
true,
like
he
it.
doesn't.
I don't think it's good. My
To be
pizza.
fair, it's because he's never had a good barbecue chicken slice, so you can't blame him.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, margarita Matty. I like pepperoni. Actually, chat, guess my 4 toppings on pizza. Guess my 4 toppings. I'll give you pepperoni. You can guess the other 3. I will give you guys. And don't be mean. Don't hurt my feelings. Ugh. I hate.
It's like you don't even know him.
You do not know Bull. I hate olives. Olives are a fucking inferior
I don't know the third.
food.
I don't know the third.
Some roast beef, a chicken, a pizza.
Is it a smaller pizza? You like small pizza toppings on your pizza?
Taco style, also gross. Pepperoni and yogurt, close.
These are the 2 I got so far.
Neither.
Really?
Yeah, they're good on pizza, but neither. See, that's the thing about like growing as an influencer.
Peppers?
No. That's the thing about growing spinach on pizza is disgusting. That's the thing about growing as an influencer. You guys aren't going to be able to know this, and someone's going to think that they're better friends with me because they're going to be like, yeah, I know what Noble's favorite pizza is. Like, how well do you really know him?
I'll just ban them.
You know what you do in that situation? Someone tweets you like, do you really know Noble's favorite pizza? It's actually this. You send back a picture of us eating that pizza together and just be like, your life could be better. Onions, pepperoni, jalapenos, and pineapple is my go-to slice.
Jalapenos.
I really like jalapenos on pizza.
Jalapenos.
Jallers.
Do
you eat pizza by folding it? Sometimes I'll put a pizza on another pizza.
You have to fold it. Except the first bite won't be folded because the pizza has to have a little flop at the end to it.
Can we have a real conversation about this right now? Deep dish pizza is delicious, but like fast food pizza that goes like a large piece of crust and it's like thick on the bread, that's not the pizza for me. I don't want a fucking meal per slice. If I'm eating pizza, I want to be able to down 13 slices.
Yeah, I think of it more as like a pie deep dish, honestly.
Yeah, which is fine. It's fine.
It's like a
off-brand
Italian
lasagna
casserole. Yeah,
it's fine. It's perfectly fine.
Don't put lasagna. Come on, let's not be silly.
Did I ever tell you about the time
jalapeno poppers
that my dad asked me to go get sushi, and it's like a mile or so from my house, half a mile, and I was already halfway through a lasagna. I was eating like one of those family lasagnas by myself. So I was halfway through a lasagna. He gives me a call and he's like, hey, come down, meet us for sushi. I set down my lasagna and then I ran down from my house the half mile or so to go eat sushi after.
You started wheezing, didn't you?
No, because I don't eat ice cream.
He was halfway through his lasagna, crushed 3 sushi rolls. Don't eat ice cream. Wasn't wheezing.
Ice cream's heavy.
Delicious.
It is delicious. Also, I can't really fuck. Ice cream cones are like a hard sell for me unless it's a really good waffle cone. But like at the typical chains, if you're just getting a waffle cone, like this is a paper holder. Excuse me. This is a paper flavorless holder.
I think
Pause. Read what was just written in chat. Is that a bannable offense?
I get jalapeno poppers from Jack in the Box.
That's
Jack in the Box? I don't know. We don't have
well,
one.
Well, first of all, he did say Jack and the Box. I was talking about the jalapeno. Is it Jack in the Box or Jack?
Is he Jack in the Box?
Is it Jack in the Box?
We don't have one near me, so I think like I thought that was the name, so I thought that's what you're talking about.
No, it's the fact that
But
he's
I
getting
assume
First of all, I don't know what Jack and the Box is, but it's the fact that he's getting jalapeno poppers.
isn't that the Children's Tale where he climbs the box?
Yeah, Jack in the Box stock. Jack and the Box.
Jack and the Box stock.
If you're getting jalapeno poppers from a
Pork
fast
chop,
food
really.
restaurant, mozzarella sticks are delicious. Not from Jack and the Box. I'm gonna
Poor
take you.
Jack.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take you to get mozzarella sticks from Jack and the Box one day, and you're gonna be like, "This is one of the worst things I have ever put in my body."
Sonic, no.
Dude, but look me in my face. Good mozzarella sticks though. Oh,
Good mozz sticks. Big fan,
Oh.
actually.
oh,
Yeah. No,
good
big fan.
mozz sticks.
I mean,
go
how could you go wrong with
so
fried
hard.
cheese, right? Come on. You're doing one of the best things you can to one of the best foods available. It's delicious. Italian mozz sticks.
As opposed to what?
As opposed to what?
Fuck. This kid's so dumb. People are gonna come back
Well,
in the
you mean-
VOD when he'll probably be dead by then, but people are gonna come back in the VOD or if they see it on YouTube and they'll be like, "Who's this guy that keeps talking about Jack and the Box?" My
Olive Garden
girlfriend
mozzarella
loves
sticks are really
Olive
good.
Garden, by the way. Like,
I haven't been there in so long.
it is just okay.
There's so many good Italian places near me. Like I don't have a reason to go there. You know.
Did you ever go to
I
Patton?
know unlimited breadsticks. I get it.
Did you ever have a
I'm
Patton
okay.
Oscars when you were a kid? Do you know about that
Patton
restaurant?
Oscars? No.
Dude, their breadsticks. Also, breadsticks are a hard sell for me too, because as I get older, it's just
Breadsticks are good.
bread. As I get older, it's just bread.
Yeah, I feel you.
But there was a little bit. It was a big old thick breadstick with some marinara, Kyle, and you'd get some meatballs after. Oh my!
You know what I have fallen in love as I've gotten older with? Good appetizers. The
Yeah,
dinner's not enough. You
Of
gotta have a
course.
good appetizer.
of
'Cause
course.
I don't really get like sodas or anything anymore, so I just have the water.
Water.
I used to drink like soda and just the meal, so I just get the water. And now I have a huge respect for places that have like, they'll give you like the garlic knots ahead of time, or like a good piece of bread with like nice
Look
butter.
me in my face.
They'll put-
Go ahead.
I was just gonna go on about food for another 3 hours, but you can stop me.
Speaking of food, by the way, there's a pizza place. You may not love it, but I'll take you when you're here because I think it's like the best one around here. It's good to try.
I'm always down to eat pizza.
It's good to try.
Even if you say it's bad pizza, I'm gonna try it.
You can't have bad pizza. It's not possible.
True.
They serve you garlic bread free.
That's wonderful.
That's a big sell.
I noticed places started to do that a little more.
There's a
and I'm
difference
fan.
between bread. If it's fresh baked bread, like I'm probably gonna like tip you $100. But it's like bread.
Yeah, that guy's been there since 3 a.m. You better tip him.
If it's fresh baked garlic bread, dude, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
I've seen places do cornbread to start.
Oh,
Not like Italian
where?
places, but like there's places near me, like steakhouses and stuff. They
Do
good
you keep
cornbread.
getting cornbread?
Kyle,
Kyle,
I don't keep
Tell
getting
me
it.
if they keep bringing you cornbread.
I don't know, actually. Maybe I don't like cornbread as much as you to go through more than like 3 plates.
Of course, you ate 3 plates of cornbread.
I mean,
Dude, I fucking love cornbread.
Nick's Pizza number 2, best pizza I ever had.
You haven't
Really?
had a lot
Is
of
it
pizza.
better than number 1?
You haven't had a lot of pizza.
I don't know. Wait, isn't he?
California.
Is he near you?
California.
Nick's Pizza number 2.
So Kyle and I have.
I just
I
number
don't
2
know
bothers me. Yeah.
if we've ever had this conversation on stream, but Kyle and I came to an agreement, and I brought it up in the food chat and Discord the other day. Kyle and I came to an agreement.
You did?
I will never, or at least near never, have good pizza or good bread or good bagels where I am located. And Kyle will never have good Mexican food. And that's okay. People are like so concerned about their foodie cultures. The whole argument stems from this girl in Canada. Long story. This girl in Canada that
we
we
should do
knew.
that one day on the podcast.
This girl in Canada that we knew that didn't like. Thanks, Chris. This girl in Canada that we knew that didn't like Mexican food, but she also compared the Mexican food to Southern California, close to the border Mexican food. I was like, you're fucking out of your mind. You're absolutely fucking out of your mind.
Where was it? In Canada, right?
She was in Canada. Thanks, Chris. I don't think these audios should be playing over. They're just playing in the background. I don't actually know. They're just playing the audio.
I finally understand that reference now.
What reference?
Your sub reference.
Oh, yeah.
To Jessica.
You know that I have a Haikyuu reference as my raid emote?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I have one somewhere as one of my notifications.
I gotta test it after the stream.
Yeah. I'm number one. Well done. Well done.
We went.
I
We were just about to end the stream, and then we started. That if you guys ever want a 6-hour stream out of Kyle, get him talking about Za. We were just about to end the stream. Get this fucking man. We went on for another like 20 or 30 minutes. The energy of the podcast picked up so much as soon as we brought up pizza.
As soon as food got brought up, it was go time.
I literally like immediately after this, I'm gonna go pass out. But seeing the light in Kyle's eyes, the joy in his young heart, brought me fucking back from the realms of the shadows. I was like, oh, okay. But what cheeses do you put in your lasagna? Not enough. That's the answer.
Maddie, no. Save it for next podcast. We can't.
That's another 3 hours right there.
I have work tomorrow, Maddie. Come on, man. You trying to kill me?
If there's any one last question,
literally, I'll go until I have work tomorrow.
If there's any one last question, please feel free to ask it right now. We'll take one last question. We literally did talk about pizza for another 20 or 30 minutes. Food.
Brought a tear to my eye.
I just want you guys to know, when we have the opportunity, we're gonna. Actually, let me ask: do you want a food show?
Oh, I don't know if I could do that.
If
food show,
if part of your
we would make the food.
What? Excuse me?
Like we would make the food?
No, we go around to different restaurants or different food trucks.
Oh, yep, I'm in. Yeah, I'm in.
Don't even have to finish the sentence.
So kidding?
You have you're fucking in the Noble Hamill cult house. Not really a cult, a religion, I guess. You're in the house, you're a streamer, everyone loves you for your Valorant, then you have a separate YouTube channel that you hire an editor for, so you never fucking touch it. And it's like, Kyle, if you're going to stay in this house, I need you to be pursuing something aside from streaming. I need you to help your career. I have this idea for you. You're going to go eat, and then you're just like, yep. I'm in.
I'm halfway out the door, actually.
Like Guy Fieri, one of the episodes we're going to dye. Actually, we don't have to dye your hair, but one of the episodes will fuck up your hair like that.
That's fun.
Sleeves or no sleeves? Depends on the day. I prefer no sleeves usually.
Also depends where we're going to eat.
It had nothing to do with eating.
Oh.
Say goodbye to the people, Kyle. Tell them where they can find you. Tell them where you exist.
Thank you guys for hanging out. I love you all. I appreciate the end here. It was one of the best parts of any podcast we've done so far, for sure. Anytime we get to talk about food is a good time. And ice cream. We got to talk about ice cream. I know you don't like it, but ice cream.
It's not that I don't like it. Oh, here we go again. Another 30 minutes.
All right, whatever. Thank you. You guys can find me at twitch.tv/KJOTTV. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.